Good morning, yogis. Welcome to class. Today is a short practice for range of motion. So we're just going to wake up and get things moving. So this is a great class to do any morning or any time that you're feeling a little sticky, a little stiff, and just need to move your body. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin in a seated shape anywhere on your mat that feels good to you. We'll begin by taking a few rounds of breath just to wake up and come onto your mat. Doesn't matter how those breaths look or how they feel, just breathe. Get used to breathing in and out through your nose, through your mouth, eventually working into a nice, steady breath in and out through your nose. Start to shed anything that you don't need here. Becoming completely present on your mat. Letting everything else go. All right, yogis, let's go ahead and head to our back. Come on down onto your back, pull your knees in, give them a nice hug, and find a nice even spine on the back here. Keep your knees stacked over your hips. Bring your arms out like little kickstands or little braces here. And we're just going to start with a nice easy windshield wiper to the right and to the left. So if this is too much, we're waking up our core right off the bat. If this is too much, you can bring your toes to the mat and you can do this here. But we're going to get into this a little bit bigger here. So you can keep your hands out to the side, or you can anchor your butt, your hands under your butt, and we're just going to go as far over towards the, I'm gonna move my hands, we're gonna go as far over towards the left as we can, keeping those knees together, and then come on over to the right, back through center. We're taking our time here. So this is a lot for first thing in the morning. This is a lot for our first move. If you need to put your knees down, put your heels down, go right ahead. We're going to end up with our knees over towards the left and let them come all the way down to the mat this time and just settle into this twist. We'll take about 3 breaths here. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your feet together, and let's go all the way back up through center. We'll just take those gentle side to side movements here. We'll take about 2 more. And then we're going to come into land on the right side, stacking the hips, keeping the knees as close together as you can. Let your bottom leg rest on the floor. Working through the range of motion of your spine, waking up your core. Next, exhale. I want you to go ahead and bring those knees back up through center. Give them a nice hug and maybe rock and roll a little bit here. We're going to find our way to our belly. So just go ahead and rock up, flip over, find your way to your child's pose. So it's exactly like we were doing, only now we're upside down, or before we were upside down, now we're right side up. Find your way to your child's pose, bring your forehead to the mat, reach the arms nice and long. Take a big in breath, and then a big out breath. Let's rock forward. We're going to bring the hips all the way down to the mat and find a little modified up dog here. And then go ahead and sit back and forward, a little modified up dog, and back into this child's pose, back into that up dog. So keep moving. You can keep your toes together if that feels good. You can even start to walk your knees a little bit closer together, getting a little deeper into the spine. And we're going to hold here when we come forward. Go ahead and drop the hips, lift the heart, let the knees stay right on the mat. The thighs are on the mat. Lift up, look up. And then go ahead and lower down to the mat. Bring both hands underneath the forehead. Just drop your forehead, bend your knees, and take a little windshield wiper here. Find stillness, let go of that left leg. Reach around with your right hand, grab onto your right foot. Just take a little frog stretch here. Let go of the right leg, bend the left, release the right, grab on. Switch it out. Go ahead and switch that out. Let's push back and into a tabletop shape. So hands and knees. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands are a little bit wider than shoulders here. And we'll take 3 rounds of cat and cow. Just moving in a way that feels really good to you. And then let's go ahead and find stillness. So I want you to pull belly button up and in, really engage, puff up through the upper back, and then find some length here. You're going to root down through that left knee and the left hand, and you're going to reach that right leg out behind you. Turn the toes to the side, and then start to bring the foot forward, and go ahead and place it down on the mat here. Outside of your mat, reach that right arm up, and then reach underneath, up, underneath, and then the last one, we're going to come all the way down and into a little stretch here. If you need a block, you can certainly take a block. If you need to bring that leg back in and come onto your knee, you can do that. We're not here very long. We're just getting a nice little twist with a shoulder stretch. And then go ahead and release all the way back up. Hooey, and find your way up to your gate pose. Hands come to the back of your head. We're going to take a little lean over towards the left and then sweep down towards the right foot. Back up through center over towards the left and reach and fold over towards the left. Reach and fold. And then the last one, reach and fold. If you have the space, you might come onto your fingertips here, and whatever feels good for that foot. So if it feels good to turn it out as you fold over. And then go ahead and walk back up, bring that right knee in. We're gonna take a modified camel. So just put your hands in your imaginary yoga pant pockets, squeeze your elbows together, push your hips forward, and drop your head back. And then go ahead and find your way back to that cat and cow, taking a few rounds to reset. Zip up the whole core here, reach that left leg out behind you, turn the toes towards the left wall and sweep that leg around and place it on the mat. Beautiful. Let's take the left arm up and scoop underneath. Left arm up, scoop. And then I'm a little bit tighter on this side, so it's a little bit more challenging for me to get down on the mat. And that's okay if that's you too. Just do the best that you can. You want to sit back into the hips to get that inner thigh stretch and reach the left arm underneath. You can look underneath the arm. Nice, and then reach all the way back up. And then find your way up. Hands come behind the head. We're gonna reach over, so you're leaning over a big beach ball here, and then twist and reach. Inhale all the way up and over. Twist and reach. All the way over. And reach. And last one, coming in for that landing here, maybe bringing the hands down by the foot, maybe popping the toes off the mat. The whole point is here to have a nice stretch and still be able to breathe. Go ahead and lift back up, pull that knee back in. We're gonna find that modified camel one more time. Reach the hands behind, lift the head, pull the belly button like it's pulling up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and release your camel, straighten back up. Hands can come to heart center if you want to work a little stronger, or you can bring them to the mat to help you. We're stepping forward into a nice low lunge here. So once you find your lunge, go ahead and settle in. Maybe rock a little back and forth here. We're going to flow a little bit. Reach the arms all the way up. Inhale, lift up. Nice. As you exhale, lift the back knee. Bring hands to heart center. We're going to step forward with that left foot. Now go ahead and sit down into a chair pose. Nice. Without moving, stay in this chair pose. Same foot moves again. Left foot steps back. And then come on down, low lunge. Nice, beautiful. Go ahead and plant the hands, step back with that right foot, and replace it with the left. Start to open up here. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Relax your shoulders, curl those back toes under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you lift up into that high lunge. Exhale, step forward, right into that chair. Right foot steps back and come all the way back down into that low lunge. Beautiful. Both hands come to the mat and step back into your tabletop. Take a little cat, take a little cow. All right, here we go. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Step forward into chair. Lean forward, lift the heels. Inhale, back into chair. Drop the heels. Right foot steps back into your lunge. The right hand comes down and take a twist over towards the left. Both hands come down. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step up, step forward, lift the heels, sweep the arms, reach forward, drop the heels, left foot steps back, drop the knee, find a twist. Nice. Inhale back through center, lift the knee, step forward, lift, sweep, up we go. Beautiful. Right leg steps back, lower down, take your twist, back through center, step up, step forward, hinge, hands to heart, heels go down, left leg back, left knee down, reach up. Beautiful. Both hands come down, and let's go ahead and step back and sit down on your mat. As promised, this is a short practice today. We're going to find our seated butterfly pose. So bring your feet together here. We're going to find our seated butterfly pose. So bring your feet together here, and you can find a little flutter if that feels good. And then go ahead and find that stillness. Start to bring your heart towards your toes. Go ahead and lift back up. Find any seat that feels good for you to wrap up your practice here. So maybe sitting on a block or in your crisscross applesauce, hands come to your knees. We're going to take a little bit of a breath practice here. Box breath. You're going to draw an imaginary box with your breath. So close your eyes, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, you're coming up that side of the box. Exhale, you're going across the box. Inhale down and exhale across. So keep breathing around your box and pause at every corner. So you're going to pause between the inhale and the exhale. Then go ahead and start to breathe your normal cadence of your breath. Allowing your eyes to open, noticing how you feel now after that really brief practice, ready to go about your day. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat this morning. Have a fabulous rest of your day, yogi. Namaste.